Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from the Guided Gem, and I'm doing the reading for Gemini. Gemini, listen to me. This is going to be just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, let it go. I did pull some cards from you from the Egyptian Oracle cards, and we have wisdom, righteousness, and healing. So when I had to tap into your energy, my beautiful Gemini, I'm getting so many mixed energies, and obviously, I don't believe that all Geminis are going through the same kind of energy, but you have to understand we are going to have this full moon coming up, and it's going to be a really big one, okay? Now, wisdom obviously talks about, um, learning from our experiences and to really, really connect and to be able to use our knowledge or what we learned in the past, the mistakes that we did, and to be able to shed light on not on only ourselves but others as well. Now, it can also be that you have a wise person around you who is showing you a path, who is guiding you towards, your dreams, your goals, or whatever, what have you. But I also want to warn you that this righteousness talks about a person either in your life, in your environment, somewhere around you, somewhere that is it's like in your surroundings, and I'm kind of feeling like it's a work situation, but doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's only in our friendship group, right? I feel that this person, and if it's not a person in your environment, my beautiful Gemini, then I need you to pay close attention because if you are trying to be a little bit righteous to gain wisdom and to have things, to gain things, to obtain things, um, to step up or to um, cut in line, whatever, what have you, I need you to be mindful about how this can affect you in a negative way. So if it is someone in your environment, let me just give you this guidance to say that use your knowledge, use your wisdom of things that you've learned throughout your experiences to know that when there is a person that is not trustworthy in your environment, sometimes silence is your best ammo. Okay? Now, knowing that is also telling me, Spirit is kind of saying like keep your information close to your chest, okay? So the more information you share with people, the more people become like envious, jealous, or don't want the best for you. And I don't like those kind of energies, but I am going to tell you to be mindful of this. So the best way not to get people jealous and envious of you is not to share all of the amazing things and life experiences you are having because people will just try and pull the rug right from under you, okay? I mean, if you look at this righteousness card, this is like a snake, right? This is someone that has a snake behind them all the time. They're always up to no good. They're always, right in your face, making you think that, oh, I want you to grow with the company. I want you to learn this. And yet they're making you do all of the work, right? So I need you to be mindful of anyone around you who you can't really trust. And I hate saying this, but unfortunately, this is the kind of life we live in. And just, you know what, ask them questions. Don't give information. Don't share everything that you have. Don't share your wisdom all the time. Just be your own self. Now, if you're the one that is trying to lure someone into getting information so you can cut in line or advance faster, then you got to be careful because that can create some sort of karma for you and you don't want to do that, right? But what you can do is keep everything to yourself. And you know what? If you're not happy where you are, then there is a need for you to start healing that situation. Don't expect people to heal things for you. Gemini, it is time for you to do that healing. Whatever um, Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying that you need to heal whatever it's like you're holding on to some sort of resentment. Gemini, if this is you, you need to release that, okay? I feel like if you're living your life where someone has hurt you a long, long time ago and you can't release that, now is time to release it. it is time to release it. It's time to heal it. And you know what? Put that under your belt. Put that as a wisdom. There's a lesson for everything. And if you're holding on to that resentment, what's going to happen is that it's going to start making you ill, like physically ill. So, um, I hope you heed to this warning because, I'm not here just blah blah blah. I'm here to give you some sort of guidance, and I hope this whoever this resonates for is going to listen to it. Let's go into tarot and see what else comes up. And Gemini, I am not going to sugarcoat anything. You know that from me already. So let me know what's going on with you, and I'll see if I can tap into your energies. Okay? But write me a comment. Spirit, what is the message for Gemini? What other messages do they need to hear? What else do they need to hear at this time? You know what? This Justice card has been coming out for every sign so far. Yes, it did come out in the reverse, but this is the Justice card. Something is out of balance. Something needs to be brought back into balance. Now, we do talk about the Justice card being a very important decision that has to be made. Now, who's going to make this decision? You know, Gemini, you have to understand that if the I'm sorry, I'm about to sneeze. If the Justice card is in the reverse, this is telling me that you got to be careful with the decisions you're making. Okay? If you're making decisions because you feel like you're entitled to it, or if you're making decisions because people are luring you into it, or if you're making decisions because of that painful past, this is not going to turn out in your best interest. This is not going to turn out in your favor. Now, if a decision is being made about you, just remember things happen. Okay? Now, when things happen, sometimes it is a very painful decision. For example, if you were to lose your job, this is going to hurt. But the universe has a funny way of teaching us certain things, and that the minute that you can understand that everything is a blessing in disguise, you will understand whatever your lesson is, and this is where you will gain your wisdom. Okay? Now, if there's a decision that you are making based on, you know, um, resentment, well, this is not going to be the best decision for you. If you're making choices and decisions based on resentment, like you are so angry about something from your past that you're just constantly making, like, wrong decisions, well, it's going to affect you in some other way. Okay, so I hope it's not you, Gemini. I hope that it is the person around you that if they are trying to pull the rug from under you, it's not going to work, okay? As long as you, Gemini, are just keeping very graceful, you're keeping all the information within you, you're not sharing too much about yourself, you're not showing everybody how great you are, you're not telling everybody your ideas. Just keep, interested in other people's lives. Do not share your life at this time, okay? So whatever coy, whatever, deceitful thing that they're going to try and do to you, it's not going to work, okay? And you know what? Once all that comes out in the open, this is when you will be able to heal from that situation. What else do we have for You know, people are going to try and try and try to find out how does Gemini do it? How does Gemini get what they want? How does Gemini, become so successful? How does Gemini do this or that or whatever? Why is Gemini so good? Like, people are looking so much at you, Gemini, and guess what? They'll never be you. They can never find out how you do it. Okay? So just be you, be mindful, live your life, do your little thing, Gemini. And you know what? If you're not happy with something, don't tell everybody, oh, I'm not happy. I don't know why you're doing this. No. Just, you know what? Okay, I'm not happy. And let's say, for example, it's your relationship. You're not happy with your relationship, then say, you know what? This is really not working out for me because A, B, C, and D. So, what am I going to do? Can I do this on my own? And you know what? Do I have a friend? Do I have family that I can return to? Make decisions that work out for you, whether it's temporary, and don't start feeling like, oh, well, I can't go back to my parents. Like, oh my God, this is like going backwards. No, Gemini, do not be that way. You need to do things that are right for you, okay? All right, let's see what else we have for Gemini. They're not going to succeed if you follow the advice and guidance that I am telling you. They are not going to be able to do anything. Okay? Ooh, Gemini, if you are single, or I'm saying if you have just recently gone into a relationship, I feel that there is going to be a commitment, an official offer, an official, hey, you know what? Here's my cup. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Gemini, when the Nine of Cups comes out at the very end of any reading, and especially with the Knight of Cups, this is like your knight in shining armor. This is your knight coming in to offer their cup of love. This is a commitment. This is saying, like, hey, you're the one, right? Now, if it is not a love offer, if this is related to your career, your job, or whatever, I feel that you might get another job offer. And this is something that you are wishing for. This is something that is going to really make you happy. Even though you think you're happy now and you're doing what you're doing, you have great income, it's doing good, you're being noticed, but people are not just bringing you up, and you're there because you're comfortable and you don't want to rock the boat and you got bills to pay and like, oh, I can't leave now because, I have all these bills to pay and stuff and on and on. Well, if you're looking for a job on the side and if you're um, submitting applications and stuff, I feel like there's an offer coming in, and this offer is actually going to make you very, very happy. I'm hearing for some of you, it might not be as much money, but it will make you really, really happy. So that is a question or a decision that you have to make. Maybe you're not going to accept this because for you, it is the dollar sign that really matters. It's not the job or the quality or whatever. So it is something that you have to decide. But I'm here to tell you that this is something that's going to make you very happy, and it is a wish for you. All right, Gemini, you know what I'm going to do now? I have like questions. I'm going to pull out a question that you can either ask yourself or ask a person that you're with if this is related to a relationship. Or, maybe sometimes the question comes up and it really makes you reflect on, how you can. Let's see what the question is. I don't know. Let's see. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So the question is, oh, that's quite interesting, actually. In what ways do you feel underappreciated by me or others? Gemini, I love this for you. I think it's a great question. I think it's going to allow you to put things into perspective for your life. And I think it'll help you with your decisions moving forward. I don't like to see, justice in the reverse, but in this case, I really feel that the justice and the page of swords in the reverse are telling me that if someone is trying to do something underhanded for you, they're not going to get away with it. Okay? So all you have to do is just follow the steps that I told you. All right, my beautiful Geminis, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, show me some love. Please do subscribe to the channel, like, and share the video. Write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Until the next time, bye for now.